Hello, TJ Stars, and Happy New Year! I can't believe that it's 2019. We still have quite a bit of our academic year left, and as we embark on this new year, and as we finish up the rest of our school year, it is important that we remember that we are all rising stars, that we show respect, demonstrate integrity, that we are safe, and that we are engaged every day here at school and in our lives. Are we using the zones of regulation when we are having a hard time? Are we focusing ourselves and putting ourselves in green and making sure that we are ready to learn or to engage in powerful and meaningful conversations that will create change and good in our world? This makes me think of this book that I found over break called Yes. I would love to share it with you. Yes, life is waiting. Are you ready? There will always be critics, and while they come in many forms, the ones out there sometimes are nothing compared to the critics that we have in our own heads. As you know, we all can be hard on ourselves. Doubts, fears, and negativity are part of life, and then they sometimes can feel unsurmountable. Sometimes all we hear are the negatives, and that we focus on the critical things that they say about us. But who are they anyway? And why do we give them so much power? Why would we believe the worst that is said about us instead of trusting what's the good inside of us? The key is to believe in yourself, to trust the potential that is inside of you, and to put it into everything that you do, because this is it. You only live once. And while we may not be able to determine the length of our lives, we can do plenty if how we choose to live it. Life is waiting right here, right now. And are you ready? Oh, say yes. Sometimes they will tell you no. They will tell you that they have concerns, and they will say that you're not quite right, or you're not good enough, or they will explain that they just don't want you to be disappointed. They will say that you're not special. And will you tell them that people who you want, the world needs people who doubt their doubts more than they fear their fears? They will tell you that you just don't have what it takes, and they will tell you to give up, and they will tell you that it's just not possible. And will you tell them that the world is filled with countless examples of those who have beaten unbelievably long odds? They will question why you think that you can do it. They will tell you that you're too tall or too short or too thin or too fat. They will tell you that you're not, that you're too young or too old or too boring or too weird. And they will tell you that you just don't measure up. And will you tell them that it is really in the eye of the beholder and that no two people ever see anything exactly the same way? Will you tell them by seeing good in others is how you are also creating it? Oh, they will tell you that you're not qualified enough, or you're too smart for your own good, or they will say it's just not meant to be. Oh, they will explain that it's just bad luck, or you poor thing, and they will say that life is not fair. And will you tell them that the future is built on faith, optimism, and perseverance? Will you tell them that life isn't how you take it, but what you make it? They will tell you not to get your hopes up. And will you tell them that the most practical thing in the world is to do what you love? Will you tell them that I would rather aim high like a rising star than to aim low and hit? They will tell you to get serious, and they will tell you to get practical and to quit dreaming. They will tell you no. Will you tell them that life is fun and that you don't want to miss anything? Will you tell them that every day and every moment and every opportunity is here to be enjoyed because it will never, ever come again? They will tell you to be more like everyone else. Will you tell them that no one in the entire history of the universe or ever will be exactly and uniquely like you? They will ask what makes you so sure, and they will say it's too risky and that you should just play it safe. They will tell you to quit while you're ahead, and will you tell them that taking risks makes you feel alive? Will you tell them that there is not one here, that you are not here by chance, and that you have a contribution to make? They will tell you that now is just not the time. Will you tell them that today is the day and that there will never be a today like today? They will tell you no. And will you tell them yes? I certainly hope so, my friends. I hope that you embrace 2 words this year: the power of yes and the power of yet. Happy New Year, my stars, and remember to rise every day in everything you do.